This video, we are showing and referencing two specific actual cases, patients that Bob and I had worked on, and each one, very serious shoulder pain. One was literally scheduled for surgery. The other one was working on an MRI for surgery, and we showed him exercises to eliminate the need for surgery.
So we're going to go back in time and look at a older popular video clip showing these two exercises and stretches, and then we'll come back to the modern time to show you some variations of the same thing.
Right. So back in time, people are kind of wondering if they haven't seen our episodes yet. But yeah, Bob and I showed excellent exercises. We're going to go back. Are we ready? All right, so we always play a little game with this. We're gonna use the ionic voyage, just like in Star Trek. Danny, are you ready to beam me up and over? It's going, I feel it.
Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
This one's a really easy one. You just use a belt, and you're gonna go ahead and let's see, how do we do this again?
This is a little challenging to get it set up, but
yeah, there we go.
And the reason, use a belt that is smooth and shiny and you're gonna do it with clothing, and you'll find out why in just a second here. Sometimes if you have a little help.
There we go.
That's where you want to get to.
That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah. So this arm is relaxed. So we're
What I'm going to show you is quite often what you're going to find is the tight arm is down here, where the other arm I can put way up here.
Right.
And so I want to get this arm up to that, equal with that one. So you're just going to go pressure on, pressure off. This belt really does work well.
I know.
Once you get it set up, takes a little bit of doing, but it slides really well.
Matter of fact, we did a video a number of years ago on a patient that she was set up for shoulder surgery, and then she said, "Can I do therapy?" And the surgeon said, "Well, go ahead, you can do it." Within 4 visits, she was doing this exercise. No surgery needed.
Wow.
Her arm was going from here to here, canceled surgery, and I still see her, and it's still in good shape.
Wow,
So,
nice.
yeah.
Yeah, there's some miracles every minute
Yeah.
in the Bob and Brad Clinic, right?
There you go.
All right, the last one we're going to do is this one. You're going to need some equipment. I mean, you need a place to hang.
Okay.
And Brad and I have become big fans of this. I don't know, do we have our book around? You go ahead and start hanging.
I think it's right up there by the prescription sunglasses or whatever. But are you over here, Liz? Don't worry about Bob. He's just looking through our library, quote unquote. But yeah, you just need a hanging bar.
Yeah.
And you're just simply going to relax and hang. And you know, when I first heard of this, I thought this is crazy. It's going to make the impingement worse. But once I read the book, understand the mechanics, and I start trying it, and we start working with people doing it, it's like, yeah, this can be really effective.
Yeah, we've become big fans. It's such an easy thing to do if you have the equipment, and you can wear gloves.
Right.
Make it easier. So the book is Shoulder Pain: The Solution and Prevention. It's by John M. Kirsch, M.D. We'll have it. We have it in our favorite books, don't we?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, he's an orthopedic surgeon. Matter of fact, he does his practice 30 miles from where I grew up in Wisconsin.
Does he really?
Yeah, Stevens Point.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, my daughter went to Stevens Point.
There you go. This is a nice town.
Yeah, it is.
Got a river running through it and everything.
Go to Stevens Point, too.
There you go. So here you're going to hang 10 to 30 seconds, depending on what you tolerate, up to 3 repetitions of that. And depending on how you respond to it, so the first time you do it might get sore, but after you do it for a few days, you'll be able to do this 2 to 3 times per day. And we've really had good success.
And you still said seconds. Remember, we promised seconds. And yeah, so it's 30 seconds.
There you go.
Out of your day, and you can make a great improvement.
Oh, that's right. We've got to stick with our title.
Whoa! Oh, I'm back. All right. Look at that. The pull-up system came along with it. Well, you know, this is okay, but we're going to actually show you another option. Mike, do you want to go through the option that's going to replace
The belt?
Yes.
So what you can do is use a stick. You can use a broom handle, pool cue, golf club, something longer, PVC pipe like this. This is a booyah stick, actually.
Here's the belt I came back with, too. I didn't know it.
Anyway, what you can do is instead of that, just grab the stick here. If I'm working my left shoulder, you're going to swing the stick behind your head probably this way and then grab on. Your arm is going to be straight to begin with, and then you can adjust the stick as needed and then just bring it up your back. Again, I'm going to use my good arm to help pull the bad arm up to stretch it. You may start low way down here. Eventually, you want to try to get it up higher. This may take time. This could take weeks or months, depending upon your injury and what you're recovering from. But just bring it up like this until you can get it up comfortably high. Once you can get it up fairly high, you can try something Bob used to call a chicken wing.
Yeah, the key word is comfortably. You get it up without pain.
So first it's flat on my back and it's comfortable here. Then once you're here, you can try the chicken wing. So you're going to do is push the stick forward and it's going to kind of wing my scapula back. That's how we get that chicken wing nickname. So you can pull it back. You're not bending forward. Also make sure the stick isn't right behind your head because you're just going to bonk yourself. And you're going to stretch it this way. Ooh, you really feel a stretch. I feel a stretch right now and I don't have shoulder issues. But yeah, that's a good stretch.
Yeah, I do it on a regular basis for maintenance, just to maintain flexibility so I can avoid
Now we just need
shoulder.
some good sauce and you got some chicken wings.
Oh, why am I?
Anyway, you can get to a different way to hang instead of using a pull-up bar.
All right, now that stretch, as I mentioned, stopped the woman from having surgery. This next one, I worked with a patient in the last year. Was going to get MRI, was ready to have surgery, whatever the doctor said. It was going on for a year, and I said, "What about this?" After an assessment, and again, this is Dr. Kirsch, orthopedic surgeon. This is the book he wrote. I encourage anybody that wants to do the hanging to buy the book. It costs $10 or $15. Read it, the old-fashioned read paper if you want, and it'll be very helpful. That's what Vince did. And
He's retired, by the way. You can't see him anymore.
oh, Dr. Kirsch, Dr. Kirsch is no longer practicing, but he really did some
He's still
good
alive.
work. Is he for sure?
I don't know. I think so.
Yeah. So
Don't
you
quote
can
me.
use the pull-up system, whatever you want. And in the book, he describes different things you can make at home with very little cost. What we did is we made a hanging handles that go on the wall with anchors, wall anchors that we have, and they have to be screwed into a wooden stud. But the reason and the big advantage to using this is you use the wall to help promote really good posture, and it gives you a better stretch. And you have to do it so that when you stand and you grab, you're comfortable. The weight is 100% through your legs, and then you very controllably put stress through your shoulders and hang. You may only hang 50% of your body weight, and if it starts to hurt or create sharp pain, then you just stop right there. It may take a few days or a week, and then gradually you put more weight, only hanging 15 to 30 seconds at a time. In the book, he talks about more advanced people going over a minute, but we're not going to get that far here. We're just going to do this. And this is the person I worked with. His shoulder was so bad, and like I said, he just wanted to have anything, and surgery was on the table. He did this after about 3 days of hanging. He contacted me and said, "My shoulder's feeling better." Whoa, so he starts doing this. He has this system at his house, and he hangs on a regular basis now for maintenance as now. And actually, he's starting to throw a baseball again. He wanted to do that for playing with his grandkids, a big goal of his.
You throwing 90-mile-an-hour heaters at his grandkids?
Well, he didn't say it's throwing hard, but he's actually able to throw, which is a big step.
Another option, if you can't reach that high or maybe it hurts too much, you can grab a stick. Kind of like I talked about earlier, whatever you have available, creep your fingers up as high as you comfortably can and while it's near you, and then bring it out to the side and stretch it out. Just make sure you hold your hand up tall. Don't let it slide down as you go out. And you're going to get a similar stretch. It's just not quite as aggressive because, you're sitting. It's not so much gravity pulling. You can do this standing as well, but your stick has to be a bit higher, and you may have to go to like a countertop for height, but you can do it standing as well.
If your stick does not have a rubber end like the Booyah stick does, simply take your shoe and put that there, and that allows it to stick because it has to stick stick to the surface.
Yeah, you don't have to slide around. If you're seated, it's not too bad because it's right at your side, so you can keep it close.
Now, there are many different types of reasons for shoulder pain. The two that we just talked about are typically impingement problems, which is estimated to be 70% of shoulder pain. If these two options are not giving you relief, or they're just irritating the problem, we've got a third option that we've learned recently through Rick Olderman, who has done some really good development of a treatment program. And how can we...
Yes, he is a physical therapist. We do lots of live events. Bob co-authored a book with him. You can find all his work at rickolderman.com. Olderman is how you spell his last name. We'll link it down below. But the video, if you want to click the video link on the screen, is 3 essential daily shoulder exercises for ages 50 plus. Those are tips from him, I believe.
Yeah, and actually, you don't have... I mean, they will work on younger people as well. We did gear it for that particular video because it is... shoulder pain is more common with people 50 and over, unless you're a real active person, like you're pitching baseball.
Yeah, if you're an athlete or had some weird accident.
Sure. Very good. Enjoy. Keep your shoulders healthy. Keep moving. If you can go swimming, I think it's a wonderful activity.
And eat some chicken wings.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Forgot about that. Have a good day. Be careful.
Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.